Hello and welcome back to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we go to the park where we learn about a murder that happened 7 years ago. It seems that it was a person that worked at a museum, and the person who killed him was a person, or suspected of killing him, was a person that worked at a university studying the occult, the author of The Great Reset. Yeah, we learned a lot about that stuff, and people are kind of freaking out in our group. But afterwards, we did a little bit more social media research, and we end up going into an elevator, which leads us to this underground tunnel area. We lost the girl, which is like, oh god, what do we do? And we're kind of stuck here because the elevator stopped working. So we solved the riddle in this room, which involved using a koban and putting some kanji characters on a wall. I'm not really quite sure. But it seems like we solved the puzzle. Yeah, see, hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. And today we're going to continue on. Before that, I'm not sure how much more of this episode's going to be left. I think I'm going to play until the end, but I do want to talk about what I've probably thought about as I was editing the previous videos. So, the first thing is that we only have we don't have any Illuminate cards in this case yet. And the thing about this case is that we're supposed to find out several things. One, who's organizing this, and two, I guess for now we have a bigger picture, which is what happened 7 years ago. We don't have to solve that, but that's definitely a key part of this mystery. So for the first part, I thought about it a little bit more, and I think the person that organized this might be Kimura, the woman that disappeared. There's a few reasons for that. One is because I kind of found a role for everyone else here. The occult guy is supposed to be like someone who can provide a lot of information and help us solve puzzles. Hell, the reporter dude, a gas mask, he's actually solving the puzzles, and he's someone who has a lot of connections outside. So if he wants to spread information, he can. I think the person that was also worked at the museum, the co-worker of the one that departed, I think he's probably related to the crime. So those are what I'm thinking for the people related, but it seems like that woman doesn't have any role so far. So I feel like she might be the person that organized this. And another reason why I think that is because, well, she disappeared. And from what we know, the only way, or scientifically, not rather than scientifically, logically, the only way to basically disappear is to stay in the elevator. And the only way to really get around the elevator is if you know how to maneuver it. And the only person who knew that was basically the person who contacted the guide and told him how to do it. So the guy knows how to get down here. He didn't know how to leave. Only person who would know how to leave is the person who sent him the instructions. So I think that person is going to be Kimura, aka the organizer. That being said, I'm not exactly quite sure about the other mysteries yet. And you know, there's also that little tidbit where it's like, oh yeah, me and Kimura became friends. We shared our phone numbers with each other. So like that's gonna play into something eventually. But for now, I think that's what's making me think that she's going to be responsible for all this. Everything else, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm suspecting the co-worker dude that works at the museum is gonna be responsible for the guy's murder once again because of the way he's been acting. And I feel like the role of, you know, the gas mask person is to basically share this article once all this comes to light. So that's where I'm standing at the moment. I don't know why this person was chosen as the guide. He's clearly I don't know if he's very suited. I don't know if maybe the guide will actually play a bigger role. I'm not sure. But at the moment, that's where I'm standing. So yeah, we solved the puzzle. We can now move on to the next section. So let's do that. Wow, we did it! Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Zami, let's give this steel door a push. You all help out too. Right. Let's go. Yeah, the marks on the floor showed that floor was movable, or the door was movable. Took a while, even with everyone pushing. Dark, underground, tunnel. Guess we'll be following it? Elevator's out of business. Only ways forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. No. How could I possibly? We don't have much choice. Let's go. Zami, grab this. A flashlight? Oh, yep. Good thing I brought flashlights. Night toy and all. What? You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. remember what happened to Kimura? Anyone does anything shady, I'll take them down. Yeah, I told you I work out, right? Freaking dropkick them. Okay. Oh, this is a new image. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, hasn't even been 10 minutes. When you're suffering while progressing, it feels so much longer. Also, do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas, but it's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Oh god, the gas leaks. Ooh, this angle. Impressive. That's actually really cool pixel art. That's like the one thing in this game that I really have to give props for, because the art style is really, really cool. I thought you were just some regular chick, but are you in some special line of work? Nah, I'm just trying out the moves I learned from action films. Huh, really? So, where the hell are we? Huh? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san. Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now? I mean, if you're really smart, you could probably measure, since the elevators can only go up and down, not sideways, especially in an old building like this, you can probably measure how far you've walked and which direction you're going compared to where the building is. You know where you are, but that's really hard. What's with him? Guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Does he think we're going to the netherworld? Hold on. Look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's a train track, I think. Railroad tracks? Tracks? Really? Yes. There's a way out. We're getting out. If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. A subway station? Dude, Fujiwara, say something. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. Does that also mean that you might get hit by the subway? The closest subway line in the area would be the Keisei line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks? We're about to get sidetracked. Oh god. Is it just me or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. There's like this empty spot right here, and I feel like something's gonna show up. The last time we were seeing Azami walk like this, you know, that creepy dude showed up. Also, I think I hear footsteps behind us, and oh wait, yeah, from behind us, and what sounds like singing? The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no! My flashlight is flickering. It's about to go out. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Right? Oh! Hey, you're yelling and stressing me out. Please stop. Oh, it's the station. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's a station. Okay, nothing. Oh god, there's the fog. I thought something was gonna jump scare us. Oh, my flashlight is out. Oh, you can see the gas. Oh shit. Glad we made it here with the last of the battery. So, which station is this, eh? Is it even a station in use or an abandoned one? Huh? Oh, you're right. It doesn't look like a regular station. Huh? No. No way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station? Huh? What the? Hey, they're gone. I think it's the, what was it? The occult dude. Because we see the, masked dude here. Oh, wait, where's Jasmine? He said there, so maybe the two of them are gone. Huh? Yikes! Jasmine isn't with us. And Fujiwara-san, too. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's dead, remember? Oh, right. Think. Matsuda-san, do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but there's gas here. I don't think you want to light that up. Don't. A single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas? And then we just have to look for a way up. Oh my god. Oh my god. all those gas explosions to cover up those really random supernatural things like in Fate. Yeah, it was actually this. The path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. So now we're stuck in this station? And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around? What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much choice. Dude, Matsuda, I can understand his frustration because he signed up for this. Or rather, he didn't sign up. He got chosen for this and he joined, but so far everything's been kind of like bad. But like, dude has been less than helpful. less than not. He hasn't done anything. He's only been a detriment. If you want to get out, why don't you contribute? Yeah, well, you don't have much of a choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Oh, whew. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Wow, gas mask is pretty appropriate now. Mr. Gas Mask is back to gas masking. So solving the puzzle is our only way out? Oh, well, then here goes. Okay. Well, this narrows down the people we can talk to. Station. Ooh, this is interesting. All right, let's look at this. Oh, Jesus, there are people on this wall. Let's look at how many things we can see. So there's one here. It's kind of looks like they're on fire. Person in the door. I thought there was gonna be someone sitting on the seat. Oh, there's something coming out of those vents. Huh, all right, let's check that out first. Observe. Yikes! I see hands wrapped around the ventilation ducts. Oh, why are they up there? Yeah. Oh, that's creepy. So, I remember at the end, last case, I was like, does Azami's sight go all the way back to like just the day before or more? But now it's very clear that it goes back like way more than just yesterday. Observe. Huh? This trace is strange, and it's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used the station back then. I wonder if this station was ever actually in use. And this dude. I don't know what they're doing. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper. Okay. Might be the organizer of this tour. Okay. In that case, let's check out the stuff that before talking to people. So the grate. How great is this grate? There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through here. Try to raise the shutter. Ah, you're too weak for that. I should check if the shutters can be raised just in case. Impossible. It's not moving even one bit. Alright, let's look at this letter, which has the puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? Observe. A metal door. Maybe a storage room for the station staff. It has a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. Examine. Oh, okay, yeah, I completely forgot. I was wondering another thing. It's like we had that snake symbol that we never really got solved. The one that Matsuda has on his letter. I forgot to bring that up. There's actually another thing I forgot. One thing I also have to think about is who sent us that letter? So far we have all the people that are related to the case. So I have no idea. It has a 4-digit lock on it. Also, the symbol is the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god that we saw in the park earlier. If I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number? The first padlock. Okay, and let's take a look at. Oh, there are a bunch of snakes here. Observe. The part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down? I wonder what station it was. Then why did you assume it was Kisaragi Station? Any hidden mechanisms in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. It looks like there are snakes on it though. Okay, the bench. Observe. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dried and cracked. Examine. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath? Nope, of course not. Aww. This, like, if you look at the floor, this part is a little bit, like, more outlined for some reason. Wonder if that'll be relevant. And this grate should be the last thing. Observe. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens. It doesn't look like wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. Look at the duct. Looking closer, the metal grates are partially bent. Did those hands do this? Also, the gas smells strongest around here. Oh, yikes. No, wait. Those hands, oh, I missed it. Those hands are some form of trace, and the grate wasn't bent by the ghostly forces or anything. Bent metal grate. Okay, so that is one of the clues that we have. Oh, stairs. Downstairs. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark down there. If the flashlight hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. Do you not have phones? Quote from the Diablo person. Okay, another thing I want to point out actually. Oops. If we look at the clues, right? You know, before I look at the clues, I want to look at the people. And one thing that also kind of, I noticed this when editing. One thing I know is that Kimura right here, fucking next to the organizer, you know, they could just draw a line here. It's like, yeah, it's the same person. So that's another reason why I'm thinking, like, I'm really suspicious of Kimura. I didn't want to because she's just, so far, she hasn't given me bad vibes. If she hadn't disappeared, I wouldn't have thought about it at all. But she's gone, and there's gotta be a reason. So let's look at this, the mysterious station. An abandoned station that can be reached by following an unused metro line. There are only a few remnants from when it was used, but everything is broken down. In urban myths, there are a number of stations that lead to other worlds. Is this one of them? And we don't have anything else. Let's look at our case notes. Okay, it's good that we were able to keep going, but we're going down a pitch black path with only one flashlight. There's also an odd smell. I hope we don't end up somewhere really weird. Oh, too late for that. Oh, here it says, I got lost and ended up at Kisaragi Station. Jasmine and Fujiwara-san have disappeared. Huh? When did that happen? We were talking this whole time. If they were taken away, there would have most definitely been a sound or someone would have noticed. How did no one realize this? And the mystery continues. Is the organizer aware that 3 people have gone missing? Anyway, I need to solve this quickly and get back to above ground. I am a denizen of the underworld. The way to return to the mortal realm from this eternal domain expansion lies on the road to the nether. The road to the nether? Is this some sort of quiz? I'm not really sure. Okay, guide dude. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find a way out. Seek a way out. I really need to take a break. The missing 3. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh, why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Oh. The symbol on the padlock. About the dial on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's tour materials. It's the same one as the one we saw at the Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in the reference materials I've received. Huh. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number on the back of the pond was... You mean 0921 for September 21st? Right, the day of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yes, September 21st. Also the day that Kengo Nomura passed away. Oh, that's right. The day he left this world. Okay. You know, I have an outrageous theory, and I'm pretty sure it's wrong. But like, so we know that there was that like, actually we got something new here. I heard that 0921, the 4-digit number that was used on the dial, was the day that the incident took place, and that was also the anniversary of Kengo Nomura's death. So my theory is that maybe like someone, we've already used this plot device, but maybe someone that we thought was dead is still alive. Notably, maybe Kisaragi. And maybe Kisaragi is that like, that cult-looking dude who started like that, the countdown. Yeah, the Great Reset countdown. I don't know. And then maybe he was the one who like told us to come here. Actually, nah. A lot of stuff doesn't really make too much sense. I'm still wondering who sent us that letter because like, I wonder if it has to be one of these people here. And I was thinking like, if someone was to send us a letter, you already have 4 participants, right? And if there was someone left, maybe it's Tsutomu Kisaragi. Maybe that's the last letter that we got. I have no idea, man. I'm so confused about that part. I'm gonna talk to... Oh, right, we only have a few people left. We'll talk to Matsuda. The station's creepy. Gives me the chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. Hell, How did things end up like this? Any thoughts? What do you think about the situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here, or else. But if you want to get out of here, why don't you fucking help? But wow, the station makes me wonder if this is actually reality. So to leave this unreal place, we need to solve that puzzle. I see. Where are we? I wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me that this is the netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Oh, is this a netherworld? The meaning of the puzzle. Mr. Gas Mask, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this, from a denizen of the underworld, an otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary? I guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here? It's talking about the way to the land of the dead. Huh, the land of the dead? So the way to return to reality from here is a path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here? Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little bit more thought. Could you go and check around the station? I mean, that's all we got so far. The only thing left is to try out that padlock for 0921. Here goes nothing. Wow. Okay, we actually have... Oh god, I feel like it's right for... Okay, I feel like it's right for a jump scare. Ah! Ah! Oh, it opened? The number is the date of the Ueno Tencho incident, and Kengo Nomura's passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? I mean, clearly, that murder, or that death, is central to all of this, which is why I'm like thinking, what is everyone's relation to this? I'm kind of wondering what Kimura's relation to this is, because clearly, one person is related because they're co-workers, one person is an occult fanatic that really wants to like support, what was it, Kisaragi, and believes that he is innocent. We have basically a news reporter who can report all the stuff afterwards. So what is Kimura-san's part in this? All she had was a picture of the victim. Oh yeah, that hasn't been answered yet too. Why did that guy pop up? I mean, I highly doubt it's gonna be this, but is it possible that Kengo Nomura is actually alive? That just seems way too wild, because like I thought the police would have checked that. And that's not just us being clumsy. Those are also in the reports and everything. They made an entire freaking like holiday. Everyone was celebrating and whatnot. Found a clue. Unlocked. Okay, so we have 2. Why don't we just go through? And oh, that's the station staff room. Let's check the station staff room. I thought that would be an exit. Oh, station staff room. I didn't expect another room, to be honest, but let's take a look at our progress now. I wonder if the answers to the mysteries above ground can be used underground as well. Maybe the questions and the answers are some kind of message themselves, or am I just overthinking it? Okay, let's take a look at our glasses. Okay, so there's one dude here pointing to this locker that's a snake symbol. Is this a cult leader, dude? Is he... Maybe the cult leader dude is like the person who organized this. Because the thing is, the fact that there's a cult leader person pointing at this means that they know that someone's gonna see them do this. Meaning they know that we have that power. They'd only do this if they knew that someone had the power to see them in the past. That means it's gonna be someone that knows that Azami has clairvoyance, which narrows it to like the UMDC people, which are Meguriya and Jasmine, that weird looking dude from last case, who I think is in cahoots with Jasmine. It's only those 3 people, right? So it has to be related to someone. Someone has to be related to one of those 3 people. It's I don't know. Okay, let's click it. I've seen this shadow before. God of Death is Shadow from before the River of Mourning. Yeah, they were pointing at like the shelves and at the wall. Could there be something in the lockers? I forgot what the cult leader looks like. I keep saying cult leader, but that's just what he looks like. There's no going back. What if I examine the door? Oh, exit to platform. Okay, here. Observe the desk. Any papers, forms? An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Examine. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here. Well, that was kind of useless. All right. Snake drawer. Observe. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. It's a goddamn snake. There are so many snakes. Huh, most of the locker doors are just closed. But there's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again? Let's try 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of the Suijin shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Suijin shrine coins? I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? I believe it came out in the year 2013. So I think that might be the number, but they're not letting me enter anything. Let's get back to the platform. Anyone die? Oh, no one. All right. Station. I'll talk to this dude. Gas mask. I'd like to talk for a bit. Number related to the Koban coin. Gas mask. What about the Koban coin you have? Can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to that coin? 2013. Huh? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? You're unusually smart for someone that's completely normal. Matsuda-san, can I bother you for a bit? Koban coin. Matsuda-san, you have a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there's something. Yeah, a younger water snake anniversary one. One in every 60 years. Back in 2013 or so. 2013? Sounds like it might work. Thank you. See, I remember the number. I guess Matsuda, at the very least, was kind of useful to us in this case. I wonder if we'll have, I think we'll be able to ask the person, the guide about this. But he'll probably be too panicked to give us a proper answer. About the Koban coin you have, any ideas on a 4-digit number that's related to the coin? You know, that's just something my folks gave me, so I can't think of anything, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. I'll ask the others too. All right. Oh, let's check the station staff room. Got enter in the code. All right, open the lock. Open, please open. Oh God, I hate the fact that it's like this. 20, 30. Nothing pop up, please. No hands from the sides. Good though. Here we go. It opens. What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. Oh, sinner with a marked arm. I think that's gonna be Matsuda, because he got the mark with the snake. I don't know what marked arm means, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be related to that letter. May you repent here till you rot. Open the locker. So, I kind of wonder something, because the thing is, we usually do our dissolution with Meguriya, right? And we break down the mystery and why this urban legend's a sham. But the thing is, we can't contact him. He has vision, but he can't really contact us, because every time he's called us, all the things that we have with with Azami was always in her mind whenever it didn't involve a phone call. At least so she says. Maybe it's gonna be the same this time too. We're not gonna get a call, but we're just gonna do it in her mind, showing that even though it's a delusion that he's there, she's growing as a detective. Maybe that's it. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints. No puzzle to solve. A mark on the arm. Seriously? Mr. Gasmask? It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? How do we get out? Does he have a mark on his arm? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me, or is it me, or does it smell weird? Yeah, definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no! If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no! Hey! I think that's gonna be Jasmine. Is someone there? Who is it? On the where? Oh, they're back. Wow, glad we finally made it. Jasmine? Oh crap, he's angry. And sweating. And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. Oh, that makes sense. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? About that. Out of options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? I think it's gonna be related to this grate. I wonder why there are hands sticking out though. That's really creepy. Something's gonna happen. Oh, we have signal now? What the fuck? Oh, my phone. This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadow. I have signal here? It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. If you have signal, fucking call the police. Director-san. Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here, in a place like a netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we should oh, sorry. It got really loud. I couldn't hear myself. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. It's a dissolution process. You will need to gain permission from the denizens of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Alrighty then. Huh? You're actually getting a signal. That's right. Then call the fucking police. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. The gas keeps coming. How about you call for help, like right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Azami. Then let us begin, Mrs. Azami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I wouldn't really call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Alright, a 4-piece puzzle once more. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes! The Ueno and Occult Dark Tour has led Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and the abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess the common traits amongst those who reach the Netherworld. So, Mrs. Azami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Lucky folks who won the draw. Everyone had a reason to be a part of the tour, involved in spiritual activities, a reality showish surprise set up by an event company. I think everyone had a reason to be a part of the tour. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on, or some connection with the tour. Great! They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to read an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. So, here, first one is Fujiwara. Second one is Yamada gas mask. And third one is Matsuda. He didn't give a reason for Kimura. It's so fishy. That is the basis we should start from. Wish. The first eyeball. The netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel that there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of Fae or anomalous abominations. As if the underworld were that much nearer? So, Miss Azami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? Something about brothers, finding the next quiz show prodigy. Something related to the missing participants. Something to do with an unsolved case. It's gotta be that one. That's to do with this murder 7 years ago. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer. Excellent! The puzzles presented as its activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to Kengo Nomura. Whoosh! Number 2 is A-OK. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour's participants all had a good reason to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. This is gonna lead to Kimura. So, Mrs. Azami, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it? Had in common interest in the occult, Suijin Shrine Koban on them, colleagues of Kengo Nomura, and all fans of the Ueno Tenchu. They each had a Suijin Shrine Koban except for Kimura once again because we haven't been able to verify that. So I don't know how or why all the participants had a Koban from the Suijin Shrine. Actually, come to think of it, when did this game take place? I assumed it was like contemporary, so like today, I guess when the game released, it would be 2025. But thing is, if it was 2020, then quote unquote 7 years ago would be 2013, you know? Alright, yep, everyone had the Koban. Almost all the tour participants owned a rare coin, of which only 10 were known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour's organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the netherworld. So maybe that coin is evidence of someone committing the murder. Or maybe, it is a very rare coin, it's very valuable. So maybe the victim of the murder 7 years ago had the coin and someone stole it. But maybe the coin was unique because maybe they put a mark on it and they used that to try to ID the murderer, because maybe it was a case of theft and murder rather than just, you know, fighting. On to the final step, Mrs. Azami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? We never got an invite, like an official invite. The person who invited us is probably the organizer. Oh my god, that makes a lot more sense now. Oh man. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. They didn't leave something for one of us because we were never supposed to be there. There was never an extra participant. We still have the invitation, which was somehow legit, but this fourth participant in this thing, or fifth participant, was never supposed to be there. Oh, okay, that I didn't realize. Is that even a factor now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned that he had just passed out what he received from the organizer. So it's strange that there be such an oversight. Oh, either that or the organizer didn't account for themselves joining this. According to my theory, that would be Kimura, so Kimura would be the organizer. Which may mean that the handouts themselves were present as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone wasn't invited? So, Mrs. Azami, someone on this tour is here uninvited. Do you know who they are? So it's gonna be us or Kimura? Azami and Jasmine. Okay, yeah, okay. Could it possibly be us two? Brilliant! Bingo! I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Your invitation DMs are forged by yours truly. Oh! Fucking hell! You got us. How did you know the exact contents of— Oh, Vision. You already know the truth from the start. What? Why? What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their accounts? Mr. Azami, we are a government organization apparently. They gave us all sorts of resources, just not enough to pay your debt. That is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders in the store. The key turns. Wow. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, I didn't realize Megure made the thing for us. That really turns my theory, like, it doesn't completely nullify it, but definitely like screws with that part that I was talking about. Okay, so now the final question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Azami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Yes! Yes! Wait, you mean? Someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizers would have never chosen. Who was this person? It was Kimura! Yeah, I got it! Could it be Kimura-san? Fabulous! You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. Oh no! You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if we were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? I mean, she said no. It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Tomoko Nomura. Oh, the mystery is now solved. Oh, that makes sense as to how she has the photo. It wasn't a photo that was taken recently. It was the photo taken before the dude died, but she was able to use it as ammunition for a ghost. Wow, okay. Yeah, that checks out. Dissolution. Tomoko Nomura. I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Fuck, she's crazy too. Okay, she's not crazy, but she's gonna kill all of us. Why is it always like the nice, cute girls in the case, bro? They're all trying to kill us. You? I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I set up this place I've set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us? Oh, I thought it was his... not his sister, but his lover. Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother, Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there's only one thing they did take. The Suijin Shrine Koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thank you for coming. Wait. Oh, it's not. Here. You happy? Ugh. No marks. I thought it was gonna be him. The thing is, everyone is closed, so we wouldn't have noticed. In that case, who is gonna be? There was that crazy dude that tried to run away. I have no idea. I mean, I don't know how true the guy's background is, but he said he was away for like a while, study flamenco or something. No marks. Nomura-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way. That can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you, Gas Mask Yamada? I don't think it's him. Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. That is true. They cared more about the culprit's family and trying to lynch them. Suddenly, there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san. Gas Mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. Ah! No mark? How come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, so it's gotta be the guide or the suspicion. If it's a guide, I'm gonna be super surprised. Let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's just all head back up. Come with me. Oh, who? Me? Zami? Huh. No one else move. If you try anything. Oh, we won't do anything, please. Don't turn that on. Damn. Ooh, this is a sticky situation. No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. I think she's gonna let us go, but she might try to kill everyone else. Oh, fuck. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I'd really like your help because you understand me. I want to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Azami-chan? Nomura-san! I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly, I was wrong. What? Why? How could you say such a thing? So, this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother. What if he had stole the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was so sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words. How quaint. You're unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother? Please, tell me. How could I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Azami? I must find out who killed my brother. For Kengo. Are we gonna get an answer? So there's Matsuda still left and the guide. It might be the guide. Maybe he was lying about his background. Oh, and here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Like hell it is. We're still... Are we missing something? We're missing gas mask. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Zami? Yamada's all the way to the side. He's just gonna leave. He also has a letter with the truth. Dude, what the fuck? The mysterious organizer of the Occult and Dark Tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. Wow. Huh. He's keeping it under wraps. The organizer seemed to have gone missing in the abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden. I was lost as well. Oh man, Azami's face looks like a lot sadder than usual. But great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. Oh, that's why she had access to that. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. So, that's why she had access to the station and underground area. So why did the other guy have to get arrested? Also, the gas that was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really do all of it solo? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. It also doesn't explain why there are arms coming out of the ventilation, you know? I don't think we'll ever know. Is that the end? I am so lost. So, how was your netherworld trip? Auto scroll? Director? So, was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit. That is what the time calls for 7 years ago. Called for? Evil? To eliminate cards when on prophecies. Oh, she's mentioning them. But announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the Samizima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. There's something. I'll leave that to you. I thought someone was gonna appear on the left side. What the fuck? The CUTU. Something. Commissioner. Wow, she works for the government. Dear Samizima members, the Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plan. He's gonna die, I swear. Right now it's gonna pan to the... Oh, we must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the next ones to make it happen. Or you will be the ones to make it happen. Huh. Now the card's relevant. They left the card by the mask. So that means that either they kidnapped Yamada and left the card there, or Yamada is a part of them. Completed. Episode 3, Stairway to Limbo. Oh, I see. Honestly, part of me is not satisfied. I mean, the case was good and all, but like, I really wish I got an answer at the end. It's not a bad feeling, because I'm sure it'll be answered later on. We really never did get an answer as to who the murderer was, seeing as, like, you know, Sister Nomura never actually got to ask the occult dude and the guide for the mark on their arms, and for all we know, they might not be the killer as well. There's a lot of like question marks in this case. I left with a lot less answers than I thought I would. Huh. Sorry, I gotta take a moment to think. So I'm glad I was right about Kimura, because all the signs that were concocting in my head, they were just pointing to her. The moment she disappears, where I mean, my view on this case just completely flipped. So I'm glad I got that. That being said, I was wrong about the person who invited us. That was just Megurya being a troll, being like, oh, we gotta get into this tour. Let me just do a little sneaky stuff. And so that was that. There was also, well, I mean, I want to know what the answer is. Sometimes at the end of these cases, I'm just left hanging, like the stuff about the bloody room in case 1. Although we never technically got an answer for that, I think. I just had to kind of assume a thing, and have that be like, yeah, that's good enough. I'll keep moving on from this. But this time, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? I don't know. And I guess that might be the thing where she was like narrowing down the people that might have killed her brother. But the thing is, it's completely possible that she narrowed down to the wrong people. And the thing about, like, you know, Yamada Gas Mask also got that little, like, the envelope with the details of the murder. We never really got to see that because he was just keeping it a secret. So there were just so many things in this third case that I never got an answer to. But once again, it was very interesting. Matsuda really had me, like, confused. I thought he was for sure going to be like some bad guy who ended up being the actual killer, and he was here to stop people from finding out. The cult dude, I still don't know why he was arrested. He was just being creepy, but like I don't think any of it was like any of it warrants an arrest. He didn't try to kill anyone. He didn't do any crime, from what I know. He was just trying to like leave the group, which was fishy, but he didn't actually do anything. So I also have a question about that. Also, at the very end, it seems like Jasmine's working for some government organization. I thought she was gonna be working for the cult. So maybe she isn't actually in contact with that creepy looking dude from the other case. I assumed that that guy was working for the cult. I'm still assuming that. Well, it seems like Jasmine's working for that government organization. There's a commissioner and everything. So yeah. But that's enough yapping from me. That was an interesting case, and the fact that Meguro was really just pulling our leg the entire time. Damn. But this is gonna be a shorter episode. My recording is just over an hour, but I'm gonna have to cut some stuff down. But next time we'll start chapter 4. So far, every episode has been around like 3 episodes. So at this rate, I might not be able to upload episode 6 on time, but oh well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. But episode 4, we're now officially halfway through the game, unless they're like the other cases are much longer. But we'll continue with episode 4 next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!